Today I'm going to be ranking the top 5 calisthenic exercises, in my opinion, for beginners. Let's get into it. Sorry for my cold, it's still going. So we're going to get straight into this. Coming in at number 5, we got the push-up. Look, the push-up is an amazing foundational exercise, and it's a compound movement. It trains your chest, trains your triceps, trains your stability. It can even help with your core. I mean, most compound movements work your core, I suppose, but it is still great. It's why it's on this list at number 5. It's a great place to start as well. If you can't do push-ups, you could do knee push-ups or incline push-ups. So there's easier variations, and there's more difficult variations that I still use today. I mean, I love training the one-arm push-up, and it's something that even advanced calisthenics athletes sometimes struggle with. The reason it's not further on this list, I think, is just because it's purely just, it's quite basic. I think there are alternative exercises that can get you further developing calisthenic techniques and static calisthenic exercises, which most people want to learn to hold. I think there's better foundational exercises for beginners to learn instead of the push-up. But saying that, you should always train push-up. I still train push-up today. And I think the other issue with the push-up is it can be trained wrong. Most people try and bam out like 50 to 100 push-ups, so it's always how many push-ups you can do, and it's just wrong form. Instead of blasting out loads of push-ups, it should be taken more considerately. Time and attention is often missed in push-ups, basically. People don't go slow down, and they don't explode back up. They just are constantly exploding. But regardless, the push-up is still a great exercise, and it's why it's number 5 on this list. And coming in at number 4, we got the pike push-up. So I know I just spoke about push-ups and all this and all that, and I suppose the pike push-up is a push-up variation, but I'm going to class it as a bit different because obviously it trains your shoulders more than your chest. And I do think the pike push-up definitely trains your shoulders harder than a push-up trains your chest. The pike push-up is a wonderful exercise. It's so difficult to do, and yet can still be great for beginners that it's perfect. If you're struggling to do your first pike push-up, you can do a pike hold, or you can do a pike push-up negative. But the pike push-up's amazing. It's one of the fundamental exercises that can get you a handstand and a handstand push-up. And building on from that, the shoulders is one of the most important muscle groups to train in calisthenics. See, not only do they do the handstand and the handstand push-up, but they're one of the more targeted muscle groups when doing the planche. And if you really want to work towards these awesome calisthenics exercises, well, the pike push-up is definitely something you should be implementing into your workout routines. Coming in at number 3, we've got the tuck front lever. I love this exercise. The front lever is one of my favorite exercises in general to do in calisthenics. And to work towards that, well, you got to do the tuck front lever. But the tuck front lever is more than just working towards the front lever. See, it's a great exercise to train not only your lats, but also your inner back. And well, how do you do that? Well, learning to hold the tuck front lever initially trains your lats. It's a great exercise to train your lats as well. It's one of the best time and attention exercises. If you can hold that for 10 seconds, then you can start to walk towards the next variation of the front lever, and so on and so forth until you get the front lever. But it's also great to use that tuck front lever to start rowing on the bar. That's where you can train not only just your lats, but the inside of your back as well, which is often missed in other calisthenic exercises. But it's a great exercise, and obviously the main reason to train this is it helps you start working towards the front lever, which is one of the best calisthenic exercises you can perform. Coming in at number 2, we've got an easier variation of another calisthenic exercise you should definitely be learning, and that is the tuck L-sit. The tuck L-sit, kind of like the tuck front lever, is an easier variation towards the L-sit. The L-sit is a fundamental exercise you should be learning, especially as a beginner. See, abdominal strength is needed in calisthenics in pretty much every exercise you do. Whether it's the 90-degree hold, the planche, the handstand push-up, you need to have strong abs and you need to have a strong core to do all of those static exercises. And one of the best ways, in my opinion, and in my opinion, the best way to train for a strong core is by learning the L-sit and holding the L-sit for as long as possible. And as a beginner, well, the best exercise to work up towards the L-sit is the tuck L-sit. Tuck L-sit is a game changer for training your abs. Once you learn how to do it, it's a simple exercise to perform, and you can work towards holding it longer and longer and slowly extending until you're doing a full L-sit. Look, everyone will tell you in calisthenics as a beginner you need to train your abs for strong abs, and this is my opinion the best exercise to train your abs. And my favorite calisthenic exercise to train as a beginner, what else could it be? It's the pull-up. I'm falling backwards. The pull-up is obviously a fundamental exercise. I don't even know if it needs explaining. It's something you can do forever. There's more difficult variations like the muscle up and the one-arm pull-up, or just weighted pull-ups on and on until you can do your own body weight and then even more weighted pull-ups. It's an incredible exercise, there's no doubt about it. And there's easier variations to get into a pull-up. I'll be releasing a full YouTube video on how to perform your first pull-up, but in the meantime, I've released a short that can help you get your first pull-up. Go check it out just here, or here, or here. I actually don't know where that is. I should probably learn that. But yeah, the pull-up is an amazing foundational exercise that you should definitely be working towards if you're a beginner in calisthenics. And yeah, that's my list. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope there was some things you weren't expecting. Let me know if you disagree in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.